Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Off camera, I'd done a bit of farming and got 4 levels. 2 in vigor and 2 in strength. Because I thought with the souls I got from killing the last giant, I probably spent them relatively badly. Since I basically he spent what's kind of expected to be used on making you better at what the class you chose does, and instead I kind of spent those souls on getting to do something else at the bare minimum level. So which result in this character winding up into a jack of all trades, master of none situation at low level, which basically means jack of no trades, master of none. And then instead of jack of all trades, master of, it's jack of no trades because not very good at anything. So with the farming I did, I wound up killing the guy here enough times to make him stop respawning. And other than that, it was just some enemies in the Forest of Fallen Giants. That will likely never be seen again. Well, even where they still respawning, they'd never be seen again. Also, as a side effect, I wound up farming a whole lot of throwing knives. So that's a plus. Okay, that did a bit more damage than expected. And I didn't want to risk dodging there. It was in kind of a bad place. Which I'm pretty sure was intentional to stop you backing up like that. And thus leave you in that little arena. But no bother. Wrong button. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there he is. And with him taken care of, This is a relatively simple matter. And since I can't really kill that knight, which is over in that direction, I'll head this way. Oh, an easy way to get that guy. You can kite him a bit into this better area. And is this guy going to aggro when I get close? This seems set up for that very thing to happen. No, he's just fine with me here. Unlike his crazy buddy in the other direction. And that is most certainly the Tower of Flame. Or imagine if when you go down these steps, he aggroes him and gets up behind you. That sounds like the kind of thing the developers would do. Is that Medulla up there? You know, with the big monument. Seems quite likely. Okay, so we have a mace guy down there. And a guy standing in front of a treasure chest, so you have to kill him to open the chest. The chest itself will probably be a mimic, because it's Dark Souls. The mimic is the treasure. I see no horrible surprises waiting on me. This guy's not getting up, and I'm not getting ambushed, so it's time to cheat from range. If you can't dodge him, simply simply attack him from far away. And there we go. Boss ahead. Tough enemy ahead, then quite something. Liar ahead. Try dash and then chest ahead. Will these ever stop? I bet for all the one guy too. So that's a boss, and I'm fairly sure I have enough souls to level. I don't think I can quite take him on yet, so I should go level. Oh yeah, well, during part of my farming I used some of the item souls which I have just lying around. Apparently someone wasn't too pleasant. Well, Eva had already started standing there and got pushed by the herald.
Bearer of the curse.
Probably a secret 1 in 100 chance. Because you know, Dark Souls. Wouldn't put it past them. I'll just use one of these.
Dragonless.
And then I should be able to afford 2 levels. I'll get this to a good 20. And put a point in endurance. No, points in health I've never wasted. And the better part of 3,000 to my next level. And I'd say that's probably around 1,500-ish souls at most. Now we have a boss to kill. Well, we already have a boss in our way, just a different one now. That was just horribly timed. Wasn't fast enough with my dodge. I should probably try and dodge behind that guy anyway. Fairly sure that's how you do it. I just wanted to try something else. Knew that was going to happen. Should have healed. I keep misjudging the range on that. Well, it was a draw this time. I think the trick to blocking, no, to avoiding their first strike is that might actually be to wait until the last second. I think I might have an invincibility frame saving me. And again, I've got almost enough souls to gain a level. Given the fact I'm not good at this game, I don't want to waste them on that boss. Oh, and this guy has stopped respawning. And now I'll just go kill him again, and I will be able to level. Level. Don't think that came out right. And how many souls is this worth? Oh, 3,000.
Bearer less.
I'll just get this up to a good 15. So now I theoretically should be able to survive another hit. Yeah, it's definitely at the last second I have to dodge. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll have enough soul arrows to take out this guy. Especially doing that. Oh, I've had a message. A message has been rated. Presumably that does something good for me. So here we are at the base of the tower. And then presumably we can either go up or this way to what looks like a sunken city. I can get a few pot shots off. Dragon Rider. Okay, that was some range on him. Yeah, I think I can take this guy on. He's got some forward stabs and some charges from what I've seen. Though I cannot confirm if he has a phase 2. But he probably does have a phase 2 and a dragon jumps in or something. Or a dragon spawns when he's at half health. Because it's a dragon rider. Of course there's a dragon somewhere. Okay, I was going to try and see if I can knock that guy down for throwing knives. Well, if that missed completely. hide night gauntlets. So that's some night of this place. Not that it really explains what he's doing. And the treasure is not a mimic. A ring of binding. So first of all, these new gauntlets. Gauntlets worn by Hyde knights. But whether Hyde refers to a kingdom or what was just a name for the land is not clear, for no records date back far enough to tell. All that is known is that the Way of Blue has its origins in Hyde, and that Hyde, however you pronounce that, who's it, as I said before. Well, the Way of Blue has its origins in Who's It, and that Who's It was later subsumed by the sea. So, defense is low in magic and in lightning, but otherwise, noticeable upgrades in everything else. Well, and it's a bit heavier. But I don't think that my roll has slowed. And I got a ring. Limits HP reduction when hollow. Okay, now this is good. Probably. An unusual ring of unknown origin. Limits the wearer's HP reduction when hollow. Alas, this ring will not make you human. What is lost is not easily retrieved. Okay, so now I will have 75% of my max health, and rather than 50%. So it's basically that ring from Demon's Souls, which is pretty much permanently in one of your ring slots. Hang on. Don't mind me, just failing at buttons again. So I might swap this for my ring of regeneration. No, for my ring of restoration for the boss. Should I just wait here until I'm back at full? No, I'd want to be at full Estus. So I'll cut to this recording here and start up again when I'm back at the bonfire. Okay, so that's me back here. And so something interesting I noticed. But after looking back on this message, look down there. Messages and bloodstains. And with the amount of messages recommending it, there might actually be something down there. And that's more bloodstains. It looks like. Or perhaps down there gets drained or something. But either way, boss first. Okay, I have a rhythm down. That messes it up a little. And as it seems, no weird phase 2 or a dragon showing up. Definitely not what you expect fighting this dragon rider. Or is this a phase 2? Or did he just go weirdly passive for a moment? Got him. And I got the Dragon Rider solo. And from the looks of things, the knight out there is now aggressive. I'll rate that, and hopefully there's a bonfire just ahead. Yep. And oh, we have an NPC.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power.
Nope, intelligence ability here.
But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide. I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well... do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world.
Okay, so
And
she's
such
hiding
is
something.
my only wish.
Yeah, that sounds like a more not sure what so it sounded like a more hiding something in pause rather than a moment of contemplation pause.
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without
Actually,
any
there's about
goings on, I'll have
17,000.
to move soon. To a place I could gull the... sorry, help the gullible by teaching the good word. I expected this cathedral. Without any goings on, I'll have to move to a place I could gull the... sorry, help the gullible.
Yep, hiding something. And you sell sacred chimes. A ring of prayer increases faith. A ring blessed by the high priest of Vol'jin increases faith. The clerics of the great city of Vol'jin are perennially entrenched in scandalous power struggles, but among them remain a few strong-willed, upstanding noblemen. And a selection of miracles. So presumably she's from Vol'jin.
No need for the gods frown upon such soul scrimpers.
Anything of note in this direction? No. But presumably she looks like she's in the midst of some sun praising. Have those knights just turned aggressive now? Well, in any case, to Majula. Was that's something new here? No. Just looks like there was a little more.
Bearer of the curse, seek lest the sign you bear, and without soul, stay even. For when the undead, not all undead are hollows.
And I can afford 5 levels. I'll put 2 into endurance since I've been slacking on that a little. 1 into vigor. Well, if I put 2 points into attunement, it would increase casting speed a little. Which, since quite a few times in that boss fight, it was a few, very much at the last minute dodges, could help. I'll just pay for those levels for now. And with some heavier weapons I need more dexterity for, it isn't there. Well, I'll put 1 more point into dexterity. That will allow me to use my bastard sword. And then strength. Why not? More scaling. Why not? It helps. I don't have enough titanite. This guy does sell some though. And I don't have any just item souls I can use.
What? You will... Huh. Don't waste my time.
Oops, I'm two-handing my shield. Well, I currently don't have much reason to use it. And in fact, rolling. Okay, so in the future I might work on getting a bit bigger sword, or upgrading it. And just before I end the episode, I'll check out the description of the Dragon Rider's soul. Soul of a Dragon Rider who faithfully served King Vendrick. So that was Heidi place was part of the land, or the name of the kingdom ruled by the king who might be the one we are looking for. Long ago, the Dragon Riders mounted worms and were feared on the battlefield for their unparalleled strength. Yeah, it's basically some ancient knight, essentially. And the person here has moved. They might be back in Medulla. No invisible wall. I'll head back down and have a look at the place it said try jumping. Sure, it says that everywhere in this game, but it's worth a try. And the knight who used to be on top of that is now roaming up there. And yep, he's aggressive. And interestingly enough, he uses, to beat him, it's similar tactics to the Dragon Rider. I'd swear I had my sword equipped twice there. Well, that was to be expected. But although, just in case, I will try jumping as well. Who knows, right? I'll just grab my souls just in case. And I'll take this guy out for some practice in melee. I'm a bit too reliant on my soul arrows. No, nothing. But the things I thought were messages were probably just put there by the developers to mess with people. Okay, so I will end this episode here, get my souls back off camera. Goodbye, and like, comment, and/or subscribe if you liked the episode.